I had to leave the stream early yesterday, but I did wind up beating the rain, got my work done outside. I've got another stream that I'm gonna do, so look out for that. The 2 streams are available and they're up right now, so catch them if you want some entertainment. Welcome to another Ultimate Expression video. This morning I got out and I was headed up to the Cars and Coffee. Now I got there kind of fashionably late. Nonetheless, I was about an hour after the starting time. And there was really nobody there. Maybe 6 cars there, maybe 3 that I hadn't seen before. But I was gonna get some footage of the cars. It wasn't that many cars to get footage of. I think I've actually seen more cars out driving around than I did at the Cars and Coffee. But anyway, we'll see how this day wraps up. I'm gonna run out here to the Dodge dealership and see what they have on the lot. It's been a while since I've been out here and looked at some things. I put it in one of my previous videos, but it has been several months ago. So let's run out here and see what's on the lot. Let's take a look at the Grand Cherokee. Not to mistake it for the regular Cherokee. Maybe we won't get any glare. There's a little. So we got it used here. Take a look at the sticker options. And that's one thing I don't really enjoy about shopping for used vehicles. It's because there's never any kind of sticker or price on them. When they should actually, I think they should be required to post a price. Let's take a look at the sides of the regular Cherokee compared to the Grand Cherokee. In case you're in the market, we have another Grand Cherokee over here. It's not my color silver, it's used. Looks like the body seams don't really match up, but it's a year older than the previous one. I think this is where they keep customer cars, but take a look at the 6th generation. And this is a perfect example of like a clone. Because you have the wing antenna on the top. You have the tint. You have the aftermarket tires. I'm not sure what size these are. They are 18-inch wheels. Sticker package. I don't know if the owner of the car see this video or not, but we have some common things that go wrong with these cars as far as the inner fenders. It's a little banged up, but I'm pretty sure that right there means it was a police car at one time. We get a better look. And you really can't see inside that car, but it is an ex-police car. That's why it has the Dodge Charger across the back and the type of body that it has, plus the big antenna on top and the bumpers and things that aren't really paint matching, but nonetheless, 6th generation. Take a look at the Challenger. It's what I call a base model. I mean, it's marked as a GT. You can see sticker here for you guys that want to read the sticker. And we have over here, we have the GT. Back to these GTs, you see the exhaust. You got round tips here. You got a smaller tip. Plus you got badges in the back and the way it's marked. Let's take a look at this sticker. It is a couple of years old, got some miles on it. Interior still really nice. We have some more over here. But I'm gonna go down the front row, see if you can pick out the RT. Maybe you can't. I don't know. Or can you pick out a GT? You see the hood scoops on there. That's kind of like what I was talking about. When you buy your car, you want something special on your car that nobody else has. Yet we have a lot of GT models that they decided to throw on the hood, or to throw the hood scoop on to look sporty and to make sales. When nostalgic guys out there, they really appreciate spending the money on the more advanced car, deserve more advanced features. You can say this actually runs the cost of the car up and becomes a point of a clone rather than just buying something that's economical. But nonetheless, you got different customers. But this was all part of a lot of the car dealers. When they started doing their own customization types, they started adding more custom features on the cars to make sales and to compete with the aftermarket, because I believe it was back in maybe around 2004 or somewhere around in there that the dealers were trying to actually compete with the aftermarket. Another Challenger. We got a little protection down here, and that just gave it away. Got the GT, big chrome gas cap. There's your sticker. And right here, I still would like to have one of these cars. My mom, she had a 300. And I liked it. 300S. What do you think that means? It's got under the hood. Look at the blacked out badge. It's not totally murdered, but it is black nonetheless. I really like the wheels. It is an S, but it is a V6. Take a look at the shifter in the middle. The wide open grille is really, I don't know if this really sets the car off. These cars look really huge in the front, and when you see them in the back. Another S package in the silver. It's a really bright silver. It's actually the shade of silver that I really like. This one, take a look. We got up here base price at $42. And it's brand new, 2022, still a year old. It's hard to see because of the glare. I do like the maroon ones. Wish it was slightly darker, but nonetheless still a good color. Another Challenger sticker package. What do we have? Take you on through. Dark gas cap. Bit more striping package all the way over the top. Base 31. Brand new 2023. Catch that. Nice green. Catch that one. Another sticker package over here. We do have an RT. Base price $40. 2023. Chrome gas cap. Who wants to get into that? Check out the same wheels as the green one. Take a look at it from the back. That is golden, because that is a manual RT. That is a car I wouldn't mind owning. I don't care if it's just an RT, but we only have a base price of $40 on this one. And it does have the last call plaque. So anybody that's looking for a last call, I mean, that would be one to go for. Or would you come back to the Mr. Green jeans? And guess what? Mr. Green jeans is also a manual. And if you don't know, now you know. We got a couple of Durangos here. They're GT models. Take a look from the back. A little bit of comparison. Still a GT, but it's really nice. We got the sticker here. 2021. We've got a really heavy SUV, V6 powered. I do like the way the fronts of these vehicles look, because the grill is just really clean, and they have upper and lower, and the inserts at the fog lights down there. And we got our badging. This one likes a badge. All right, let's play a little game. Everybody has their different way of identifying these Chargers, the different models from each other. GTs, RTs, SRTs, Cat Packs, Hellcats, and play along with me and guess which model it is. Would you think I was going to show you the whole car? Some people it's kind of obvious, but yet again, I don't think some people that own the cars don't know the differences. All right, let's go down the front of these cars. Some of them you will know much easier from the back, just because some of the badging on there, but you should have played along the first time. So I'll keep a distance as I walk through these. Also, which one do you want? Which one would you pick out to buy? You guys see the subtle differences between these two cars? I'm talking about the red car and the bronze. Should be able to recognize that pretty easy, especially if you take this orange car over here and you compare them. You should instantly see it. Now, if you just take the car by itself and you see it going down the road, it may be a little bit difficult to figure out, except for a couple of things. But once you get them side by side, it's pretty easy to tell. Of course, if you hadn't noticed, on the right, we have the Scat. On the left, we just have a GT model. But if these suckers are breezing by you 100, 120 plus, are you gonna really recognize the openings on the grill? This is what I'm talking about. Those are real similar. I'm sure they could be switched up if anybody wanted to disguise it. As we know badgings, we know the badges can be switched up. I hadn't looked too close at the other cars, but this is probably the one I would pick. Although the hood doesn't appear to line up too well. There's Mr. Bug. You see Mr. Bug? As far as like the gap in front. And this gap going down the side is a little wider. On the video, it looks the same. Standing here, this side is wider, and this side is much narrow starting off, but at the back it gets wider. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not. Let's run down. We got the 392 badging. Look at the base price. 50. 2023. Take a look at all the options. You think that's a deal? Maybe a deal that you can live with. It's a deal to make that your daily. But on the back, like I said, you can take the looks of this one and the looks of the GT, and you see the difference is the badging. This GT is blacked out with the Dodge up top. Of course, it has the GT emblem. I hadn't seen this before. Well, it's like a 4 or something in the middle of the 2 stripes. But here, the badging, the Dodge badging isn't blacked out. It would be nice if it was. That would be a nice addition to this one. But the tailpipes, much larger than the GT. So when you see a car that sits up higher, smaller pipes, it could be debadged. It could be cloned. This one squats, and the tailpipes are much bigger. The diffusers are really, I think they're the same. But you move into the other models like this, where you have the rectangle pipes coming out the back. Pretty easy to distinguish. This is your base SXT model at 32. You take a base SXT at 32 and you take that Scat Pack over there for its price. Like, which one are you gonna get? I know which one I'm getting. Got more base models here, and we even have like a base model here with a wing on the back. I do like the silver. And I wish the wheels were the same silver. That one's at 32. Now here, let's save that one for last. Here we have RT. Badging, bigger pipes. Diffuser is the same. But take a look at the rear spoiler as well, with the brake vents from side to side, and you have the backup cameras in there. Still has a wing, but you got subtle differences. If you took that RT off, or you took the Charger badge off, would you know? These wheels aren't my style, but they work. I think it makes the car look a little bit meaner, especially just to be an RT. And this one comes in at 43. So you take a price of 32 to 43, and you absolutely want the V8. And some people would say that's the tip of the iceberg. They can't afford the few extra thousand. Maybe it's worth it to jump from 32 to 43. The green Scat, and I probably would take the bronze over this one. And I don't know if it's so much as the color, is it, or just the stance, the way it looks, because it's wide body. It just looks like the gaps need to be filled with a bigger wheel. I think if it was a different color, I would be more enthused to get this one. But we'll have a base price of 50. Go from 32 to 40 to 50, and the jump of a few models. I gotta look and see if that's like the last call, but you can see the rear spoiler, diffuser, backup cameras, vents for the brake lights. Of course, you have your badge there. Like I said in the other video, you have some people out here that clone these things, and maybe they're willing to go to the extent of buying a whole new spoiler and putting brake vents in it. I don't know. I've seen crazier things from people. And like, when I say base price, I'm going from like the 50. This is where I want to deal with on a dealer, but total price, you know, they put in the options at 58. You know, I'm starting here. I may wind up somewhere close. I'm gonna try and get them suckers to come down. And I guess if you wanna, it's the F8 green. To me, it's just green. And another thing about, I don't know if you can see that with the glare. Let me back up. Look at the interior. You just have a cloth interior. I like leather. You know, for these prices and the way I like to ride in the leather. But nonetheless, it's a really nice looking car. I do want to show this Grand Cherokee to those that like the Grand Cherokees. But what I found interesting about this Grand Cherokee is that it's a 2-liter turbo, 8-speed automatic, 67 or 75 on the total. And it is 2023. That ought to tell you. And then we have the Hemi powered you a quick walk around of this one. You guys think it's been sitting well? Got the badging, the RT. For you Durango lovers. $53 base price. You want to run it up? You can run it up to 62. Dodge interior. For any of you guys that just really have SUV fever, you should come take a look at these suckers I'm about to show you. If you absolutely, positively have the SUV, take a look. It's in serious need of a detail. We have 22s on here. If that gives you any inclination of the size of this SUV, you already know what the name is. The American flag on there. Would that fit in your garage? A lot of window in there. Take a look at the wood grain. Huge heads-up display or radio, whatever you guys want to call it. Grand Wagoneer. This is the maroon, but let's take a look at this sticker. You will be amazed at the sticker price. Remember I talked about base price, 107, 110, only 5 years, 60,000 miles. I mean, you think they would, you know, put the cost into a vehicle, you could get more than just 60,000 miles. You think we could get 100? I mean, you pay $100,000 for some of these cars. I think we should get $1 per mile and get 100,000 mile warranty. I mean, because if you put the quality into it, put your money where your mouth is. We got 95 up here. We got 99 there. Obviously less options. And I don't know just a whole lot about these. But as you can tell, it's been sitting, it's dirty. It's black and it's dirty. What I like about this one is basically how the chrome sets it off. To me, it's a little bit too much chrome. This looks like you vomited chrome over the whole thing. It needs to be black on black. The silver is probably the best looking one with the chrome. It's still just a little too much chrome. Because when I look at the lines of the body, I look at the chrome and it comes all the way up, and it's not smooth up here. It just comes to an abrupt stop up at the top. If it was smooth, it would I think it would catch my eye more and the chrome would look better. I mean, what do you guys think? We got 109 here and 111. Do have a little, I guess you call that bronze. I don't know if they call that gold accent. This one sits heavy. A lot lower than the rest of them. I'm thinking maybe they have a little bit of adjustable suspensions on them. I don't know. You guys may know about these things more than I do. I've just seen them on ads. It's the first time I've seen one that hadn't been going down the road. So if you made it this far in the video, you are an MVP. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna get out of here on this note, and I'll see you guys in the next video.